having an impedance of 60 minus J 45 ohms per phase. So that symbol means per phase, no, yung parang phi dito na angle. So per phase yan. Is connected in parallel with a balanced delta connected load having an impedance of 90 square root of 2 angle 45 degrees ohm per phase. The parallel loads are fed from a line having an impedance of 2 plus J2 ohms per phase, and the magnitude of the line-to-line voltage of the delta load is 300 square root of 3 volts. Okay, so given yung kanyang Y connected load and given also is delta connected load. So magnitude of the line voltage. Okay, sige, so let us solve this problem. So first I draw natin yung circuit. So 'di ba as we've suggested noon, so pag given yung line impedance natin, so which is 2 plus J2 ohms per phase, so gamit tayo ng Y analysis. Okay? So kasi pag gagamit kasi tayo ng delta, so dalawa yung gagamitin natin na line impedance and madami pang current na i-consider. So which is solvable pa rin naman, so but yung mas maganda nga or yung mas madaling solution is that we will be using Y to Y analysis. So therefore, we convert all the Y values or all the delta into Y. Okay? So pwede tayong magkaroon ng delta source. So therefore, you convert that into Y source. So ganun din yung mga lahat ng delta load ay i-connect natin or i-convert natin into equivalent delta or equivalent Y conversion. So ito yung ating circuit diagram. So meron tayong three-phase source. So galing yan sa may generator. Okay, so then yung unang load natin ay so Y, tapos yung susunod ay delta. So lagyan natin ng line impedance. So the source are always or is always balanced, no? So ibig sabihin whatever yung ginamit natin dito na line impedance doon sa different phases or phase R, let's say, ganun din sa mga next phases natin. Okay, so say for example, so this is your phase R, then Y, then phase B. So ito yung values ng Z-line natin. So Z-line which is given, so ganun din yung Z-line natin. So ito na yung impedance, no, ni transmission line. So take note, it is always inductive. So since coil of wire yan. So the first load ay meron tayong Y connected. Okay, let's say ito yung Y connected load natin. Okay, so then in parallel daw siya doon sa delta connected load. Okay, so meron pa tayong other loads dito. So which is assume natin na of course magagamit tayo ng wire dito, no. Pero since wala namang binanggit sa problem, so assume natin na wala, so no value. So since ang binigay lang sabi niya is yung fed from a line having an impedance of 2 plus J2. So therefore, yung binanggit na 2 plus J2, dito lang siya, doon sa may line side. Okay, so connected, i-connect natin bawat respective phases. So that would be the figure, no, of the parallel loads. Dito. Ito, ko-connect siya dyan. Then ito, ko-connect naman doon. Okay, so medyo magulo lang yung circuit natin. So but that's the figure. So to solve for the value of so let's say for example, ang given na voltage no is dito sa may delta. So we have here. So yan yung value ng V line to line. Okay, so the magnitude of the line to line voltage of the delta load is 300 square root of 3. So dito daw. So yung voltage ni load sa delta So, V line to line niya dyan, magnitude. So, that is equivalent to 300 square root of 3 in volts. Okay? So, therefore, so since parallel lang yung delta dito, so, ibig sabihin, their voltages would be equal. So, but again, so the first step is i-convert natin. So, convert the load. So, yung Z or yung delta natin, so gagawin natin siyang Y connected. So, pero pag hindi naman binigay ang line impedance, so you can solve whatever configuration, no? So, it can be delta-delta or it can be YY. So, it's up to you. So, kung saan kayo mas nadalian. Ayan. So, since Y connected na yan, so pwede na tayong kumuha ng isang phase. So, let's say for example, later on, if we solve, kuha tayo doon sa may VRN. At least parang meron na lang tayong single phase, no? So, ito yung single phase supply na natin. Meron tayong Z line. Meron tayong first load. Tapos in parallel doon sa second load. So, madali na lang siyang solve. Okay, so but first, convert natin. So, convert yung delta to Y load. So, what's the conversion? So, di ba for a balance, so for balance load, okay, so the conversion would be yung Z delta natin is equivalent to the 3 multiplied by the ZY. Okay, so therefore, yung ZY, so let's call this as ZY2. So para, let's say this is the load 2, no, second load, then this is the first load. So from here, so yung given niya ay delta connected load having an impedance of 90 square root of 2 angle 45 degrees. So therefore, the ZY2, we have 90 square root of 2. So angle 45 degrees. So di-divide lang natin yan by 3. Okay, from here, so we have 90 square root of 2 divided by 3. So that would be 30 square root of 2 divided by 3. Or sorry, 30 square root of 2 angle 45 degrees ohms. So this would be the value of the ZY2. Okay? So ang kailangan lang natin gawin is, so since, di ba, itong V line to line na yan, so sa load side, yan yung value ng magnitude ni VRY, magnitude ni VYB, at saka magnitude ni VBY. Doon sa load 2, VBR. So but again, so since we are going to use yung ating Y to Y analysis, so di ba pag Y to Y analysis, ang per phase value natin or ang value ng voltage natin per phase should be yung sa may neutral side. So, ibig sabihin, it is VRN, VYN, or VBN. So kaya kukuhanin natin si value ni VRN. Okay? So para ma-convert or para makuha yung value ni VRN, so walang binanggit sa problem, so ganito na lang gawin natin. Assume VRN at load A, so at load side to. So B the reference. So dalawa kasi yung VRN, di ba? So nasa may source tsaka nasa may load side. So since meron na tayong line impedance dito, so ang mangyayari, yung value na ni source ay hindi na siya equal doon sa may load. But rather, it will be higher. Unlike pag wala tayong line impedance, so the value of the voltage at the load should be equivalent with the value of the line side or the voltage at the source or line side. Okay, so that's why, so convert natin yung V line to line. Okay, so at the magnitude, so kuha tayo ng isang phase, di ba? So pag magpa-per phase analysis tayo, so kunin natin si VRY na lang. So since the magnitude of VRY is equivalent to 300 square root of 3, so para makuha natin yung magnitude ni VRN, so we can, anong gagawin natin? So di ba this is the Y connected. So since Y connected load tayo, so ang gagawin natin, or Y to Y analysis tayo, so therefore, yung magnitude ni VRY, di-divide lang natin yan by square root of 3. Okay? So, then also, in-state natin na yung VRN at load be the reference. So, therefore, this would be your angle 0 degrees. So, kaya, yung value ngayon ni VRN, so solving for the VRN, that would be equivalent to, so 300 square root of 3. So, divided by the square root of 3, then we have angle 0 degrees. So, therefore, yung VRN natin would be 300 angle 0 volts. Okay? So since balance yung system, di ba, yung naituro natin sa inyo. So if you are to solve for the value of, let's say, for example, voltage, current, or any values, you use per phase analysis. So kaya pili lang tayo ng isang pase. So pwede si VRN, VYN, VBN. It's up to you. So but the easiest way is let's select. So since meron na tayong VRN, okay, pwede na natin gamitin si VRN. So using per phase analysis. So per phase analysis tayo at phase R. So ganito na yung magiging equivalent circuit natin. So kuha tayo ng isang phase doon sa may line side. So ganito na lang para hindi parehas yung pangalan. R prime na lang yan, tsaka Y prime, tsaka B prime. Doon sa may line side. Then sa load side, so si R, si Y, tsaka si B. Okay, so kuha tayo dito. Ito, no? So let's select this one. Dito. So kunin natin yung side na to. Ayan. So mawawala na to So wala na tong delta. So since nga kinonvert natin siya into Y. So kung papansinin natin, simple, parallel circuit na lang yan. Okay, so let's redraw. So this is already the value of the supply. So line side. So andito na si R prime. Then si neutral. So si neutral kasi usually angle 0 or usually zero impedance yung ginagamit natin dyan. So this would be your Z line. Okay, then nandito na yung first load natin. So which is ito, this one. Given na yung value niya, no? It is already 60 minus J of 45 ohms. So that would be the ZY1. Then nandito na yung ZY2 natin. Okay, so Z line, let's say given, so that would be 2 plus J2 ohms per phase. So take note that all the impedances given, so lahat yan lagi naka per phase. So walang line to line or hindi siya between terminals. So the ZY2 is 60 minus J45 or ZY1. So that would be 60 minus J45 ohms. So then we have your so yung converted value ng ZY2 natin, so that is 30 square root of 2. Angle 45 degrees. Ayan na. So para na tayong magsi-single phase analysis. So see, for example, required sa problem, solve for the line to line magnitude of the line to line voltage ng supply, so which is this one. So VR prime and prime. So kunin natin yung value. Okay? So meron tayong given na voltage, no? So ito, yung nakuha natin. The voltage here, so would be VRN. So that is equivalent to 300 angle 0 degrees. So since parallel lang to, no, 300 angle 0 din yung voltage nito. And then this one ay, let's use voltage divider equation later on dyan. Okay, to solve for the supply side, so ang gawin natin is simplify natin yung circuit. Tapos let's simplify, no? So let's say the Z load. So Z load, that would be equivalent to the parallel combination ng ZY1 and then ZY2. Okay, so let's solve. So we have, so it's up to you, no, how do you solve yung parallel combination. So it can be either yung admittance method or pwede din yung sa may complex. So I'll be using yung complex value or yung sa ohmic value na mismo. So, diba, pag nakaparallel tayo, so that is also ZY1 inverse. O yan, ito na yung 1 over 1 over, no? So then plus yung ZY2. Okay, inverse and then inverse. Ayun nga, no? So kung admittance yan, so pwedeng kunin yung admittance dito. Admittance ng ZY1, then i-add nyo lang doon sa admittance ng ZY2. So the same lang yung lalabas na answer. Okay, so solve. What's the value? Kindly solve ng ating load impedance. Okay, solve nga. Anong sagot? Anyone? What's the answer? Anong nasolve ninyong value?
Sir, 33 point... Ay, kon po ba, sir?
Rectangular. Sige, rectangular na lang.
33.2432 plus J 10.5405.
Okay, sige. Pero yung exact niya, check mo nga Josue Lazaro kung ganito. 1 to 30, no? Over 37. Tama ba? Yung eksakto.
Yes, sir. Plus 390
J2.
over 37 po. J.
How about sa mga section A and B? So same lang ba pag nag-admittance dito tayo?
Sir, same lang.
Pag admittance, no, same lang. Okay, thank you. So from here, so meron na lang tayong iisang circuit. So take note that, say for example, hinahanap yung line current, no? Yung line current, as we can see, so this is your line current IR. IR prime, yung line current IY prime. Then yung line current IB prime. Kung hinahanapan tayo ng value of the line current, so it's also the current flowing doon sa may Z line. So kaya mas madali talaga if we are going to use YY analysis. No, so if the case is delta kasi, gagamit pa kayo ng KCL equation. That's for balance system, but later on if you go with unbalanced, so mas madali yung delta analysis. Okay, anyway, so let's redraw the circuit. So meron na tayong using network reduction, no? So ito na si VR prime N. So simple series circuit na lang. So si Z line, yan na siya. Then this is already your Z load. Okay, so let's say this is your VR prime N prime. So ito pa rin si Z line. So ganyan yung gagawin, no, pag may parallel tayong 3-phase. So balance pa rin yan kasi nga 3-phase loads naman yung kinonect natin. So pero kung single phase loads, iba sa phase AB, iba sa phase RY, iba sa phase YB, iba sa phase BY. So that's the time na nagiging unbalanced yung loads natin. But since we connected 2 3-phase balance loads, so therefore yung system pa rin natin ay balance. So 1 to 30 over 37, so plus J of 390 over 37. So since again, no, this is in parallel, so this combination, yung Z load combination is in parallel with the ZY2 impedance. So therefore, yung voltahe pa rin ni V load, so since no voltage drop, that is still 300 angle 0. No? So VRN natin ay 300 angle 0 degrees pa rin. Okay, now, so how do we solve for VR prime and prime? So anong method ang pwedeng gamitin? Anyone from the group? Anyone? Section A, B, or C? So how do we solve for the value of VR prime and prime? Uy, from your AC circuits. Paano? Oh, nabuo nyo yung circuit pero di nyo alam i-solve ko, di wala pa rin. Paano natin kuhanin? Anyone? Sino bang... Ay, number 1 naman kasi si Adrian Tumeldan. Paano natin i-solve? Oh, si Jimuel Aquino. Paano natin kunin?
Sir, pwede pa ulit po.
Paano ko i-solve yung VR prime and prime? Diyan. Oh, nag-raise ng hand si Adrian Tumeldan. Oh, Adrian Tumeldan, paano?
Sir, mag-KVL lang po.
Oh, buti pa si Adrian Tumeldan nakikinig. Okay, BL. Yung Jumel Aquino. Let's go back to you. Paano? Pwede tayong gumamit ng KVL, di ba? Makukuha ko yung kuryente dito. So since series combination yan, so the value of IR, so we can solve for IR. So actually, no, yung line current IR natin, that is also the same with the current flowing doon sa combined load natin. So since that is a series combination na. Okay, or other way is we can use the voltage divider theorem. Okay, solving for IR using Ohm's law. By Ohm's
Sir,
law,
pwedeng
IR.
mag-ohms law na rin dun sa load side.
Oh, yun. Thank you, sir. Pwede na rin mag-ohms law dito sa load side. So, IR is equivalent to yung kuryente doon sa may load natin. Diba? That would be, so using Ohm's law, so VRN divided by yung Z load. So that would be 300 angle 0 degrees. So divided by 1,230 over 37 plus J ng 390 over 37. Then later on, so we can use KVL para makuha na yung VRN. 1,230 390. Let's express it in polar form. So for example, we are looking for the value of the line-to-line current. So yan na. So we have 8.60 or 6023, or the exact value ay square root of 74. Square root of 74, then angle negative 17.59 degrees. Okay, angle negative 17.59. Ito na, no? So yan na yung, actually that's the phase current, no? But again, so looking back doon sa circuit natin, so ito na rin yung current. So basta yung pag binanggit or pag sinabing line current, yun yung kuryente, no, na magpo-flow doon sa may line side or sa linya. Ayan, line current yan, line current to. Line current din yan. Okay? So, yan na. Kung sakali, hinahanapan tayo ng line current. So, as you can see, yun din yung advantage ni YY analysis, no? So, yung phase current natin, or actually, di ba, pag gagamit nga tayo ng Ohm's law or KVL, so all the values solved is in per phase. So, but looking at the circuit, so the value of the line current is also the same with the phase current. Ayan na yung magnitude of the line current. In case hinahanapan tayo. So now, pwede tayong mag-KVL dito. We can solve now for the value of the supply. So by KVL, or faster way is kahit di na natin kunin yung current IR, so we can also use na yung voltage divider formula. So it's the same, no? So anyways, we have VR prime and prime using KVL. So minus the drop here, voltage drop. So tawag natin dito voltage drop. Okay, kasi nga ang kailangan lang ni load ay 300 angle 0. So pero ang kailangang ibigay ni supply is greater than that because kailangan niya pang daanan or bigyan ng voltage itong line impedance. Okay? So kumbaga that's wasted voltage, no? So VR prime and prime. So kaya pag pinahanap kayo, for example, solve for the voltage drop, ito, yung voltahe dito. Also solve for the power loss, yung power rin doon sa may line impedance. Okay? So VR prime VR prime and prime then multiplied by or minus the IR. So lagyan ko lang ng arrow sa taas. It means that we should include yung kanyang angles. So minus, so okay na yung VRN dito. That would be equivalent to 0. So from here, so we can now solve for the VR prime and prime, or you can prove it using your voltage divider equation. So you can prove naman na the same lang yung values. It should be, no, should be the same. So VR prime and prime, so that would be the current IR, so square root of 74. Angle, take note no, line current, line A to or line R, sorry. So this is line R current. Pag hinahanap ang line Y, how do we solve for line Y? So since balance yung system natin, i-rotate lang natin yan by 120 degrees. Yun na lang yung line Y current. Pag ang hinahanap ay line B, o i-rotate ulit natin ng 120 degrees yung line Y. Okay? Pero kung magnitude only, so that is already your answer. So square root of 74. Anyway, so let me go back here. So 17.59 degrees. Then let's multiply the voltage or the line impedance. So then plus yung 300 angle 0. Take note that this is just the per phase, no? So the phase voltage of the supply. Kung hinahanapan tayo ng line-to-line value, so we should multiply by square root of 3. So since nga we analyzed Y-to-Y analysis. Square root of 74, angle negative 17.59. So then multiplied by 2 plus 2i. Hindi pala nakashare yung, wait lang hindi pala nakashare yung calculator ko. Ito na lang, entire screen. Okay, so yan. That would be the value. Kung sakaling hinahanapan ka, hinahanap sa quiz or sa exam, what's the voltage drop? Yun na, no? So this is already the voltage drop per phase. Okay, yan. 4 square root of 37. So yan na yung voltahe ng bawat Z-line. That's the voltage of this one, voltage nito, voltage niyan. Kung yung totality, yung hinahanap, yung total nila, so, ko-convert nyo lang yan into line value. Okay? So, plus 300 angle 0. Anyways, let's go back. So, we add 300 angle 0. May, ano yun? May nag-reason ba? Sir? Yes, Sir Atom.
Sir, may question.
Tama ni Sir Atom, sir.
May tanong lang ako, sir.
Sige, sir.
Yung nagro-rotate din ba ng 120, sir, yung mga voltage drop sa line, sir?
Sa line. Oo, kasi ibang phase pa rin to eh. So pag nag-shift tayo ng phase, yung mga values ng current and voltages, magro-rotate din yan. Yun lang voltage and current lang, yung impedance, makiro-rotate nyo rin, hindi niro-rotate yung impedance.
Yun yung gusto kong linawin sa kanila, sir. Baka i-rotate din eh. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay, so this would be the value. So 321.79. As you can see, no, so ang nare-receive lang ni load ay 300 angle 0, pero the required value or the required voltage na dapat ibigay ni supply para makakuha si load ng 300 is 321.79. So wasted voltage, no, yung 21 point something. So we have angle 2 degrees. So ganyan din yung gagawin nyo sa power systems. Ade, round off natin 0.8. Okay, so ito yung phase voltage. Ngayon, kung hinahanap, what is the phase voltage? Phase voltage VYN, kung sakali, di i-rotate nyo lang ulit ito ng 120 degrees. What is the phase voltage VBN? Ay rotate nyo lang ulit ng 120 degrees yung VYN. So, phase R voltage of the supply. But just in case na magnitude lang yung hinahanap, si 321.8 na yung sagot. Class, wait lang .
Sir, may aso.
Okay, so let's continue. So let's assume, sorry for that. Now, so to solve for the line-to-line value or line value, sige, completein natin. So phase voltage, VRIC, 321.8. Let's solve it in detail. So si VR prime and prime, yan na si 321.80 angle 2 degrees. So si VR or si next phase, ibig sabihin dito, sa may VYN side, dito naman sa loop na to, tayo kukuha. Pwede nyo gawin is mag-KVL ulit kayo. Diyan. Dito. Yun naman yung kuhanin ninyo. You use KVL again or the simple way nga to solve is i-rotate na lang natin by 120 degrees. So assuming positive sequence, no? So we have VY prime and prime. So yung unang topic ninyo, so doon sa three-phase, yung rotation. Okay, or yung phasor diagram. So the same lang yung magnitude. So since balance nga yung supply natin, so that would be 321.80. So we have the angle. So we will subtract 20 degrees, kaya negative, 120 degrees. So it would be negative 118 degrees. Then lastly, yung last line natin, so VB prime and prime. So let's rotate ulit yung value nito. So 321.80 angle, negative. So 118 plus 120. So that would be 238 degrees volts. Okay, so and say for example, the problem required. So what's the line value? For example, solve for the line-to-line voltage VRY. To solve for the line-to-line voltage VRY, so we will convert again ito, no? So di ba recall that for a line, for a Y connected, yung corresponding line voltage niyan should be multiplied by square root of 3 and it should be leading by 30 degrees when compared doon sa phase voltage. Or if you are confused doon sa phasor diagram, the other definition of line-to-line voltage kasi, that is the phasor difference of their corresponding phase voltage. So therefore, other way here is to subtract. No? So VR prime Y prime can also be VR prime and prime minus VY prime and prime. Pwede nung isubtract to or shortcut, pwede nyong i-rotate. Okay? So this would become, I'll do rotation na lang. So square root of 3 multiplied by 321.80. Again, so angle, that 2 degrees. So mag-a-add tayo ng 30 degrees. So tandaan natin, for Y, the voltage is, the line-to-line voltage is leading by 30 degrees with the phase voltage. But pagdating sa delta, yung line current is lagging naman siya by 30 degrees with the phase.
Sir, excuse me.
Si Adrian Tumeldan ulit yun. Siya ang pinaka-active eh.
Tanggapin ko pa ba si Noriel?
Sige niya.
Noted, sir.
So, square root of 3 times 3 to 1.8. Okay, so that would be 557.37. Okay, angle 32 degrees volts. Now, to solve for the corresponding line-to-line voltage naman ni VYN, so that would be VY prime, B prime. Pwede nyo gawin is ganun ulit, no? You multiply this one by square root of 3, then you add 30 degrees doon sa kanyang angle. Or, so since meron na tayong value dito, mas madali siguro, i-rotate na lang natin ulit yan by 120 degrees. So any way naman ay parehas lang yung sagot. So 557.37 angle. So 32 minus 120. That would be negative 88. Okay, then lastly, so V, ito naman si next. So V, B prime, R prime. Ay, bakit N prime doon? This should be B prime. Tama, no? VAB, BBC, BCA. Tama. So it is 557. Pero kung magnitude lang yung hinahanap, that is already the 557.37. Minus 120, so it would be negative 208. Okay, so yan na, no, yung mga line-to-line voltages natin. So ito yung phase voltage of the load, or sorry, phase voltage of the supply. Then ito naman yung line voltage ng supply. Kung gusto nyo, kompletuhin nyo, kunin nyo rin yung phase voltage ng load, then line voltage ng load. So the current, ganun ulit, i-rotate nyo lang to by 120 degrees. Mag-iiba pa yan pag negative sequence, pero hindi na tayo nag-discuss, no, Sir Atom, ng negative sequence.
Hindi muna, sir.
Siguro, hindi na nga nila mag-gets yung positive sequence.
Solve na lang natin siguro, sir, si power nila.
Sige, si power. Sige, sir. Now, so to solve for the power, so again, we have three types of power here. So we have the output power. Output power is the load power, no? So which is the powers here, no, doon sa load natin. Then, when we say power loss naman is yung powers dito sa my line impedance. Then, yung totality nun, yung sum nun, no, that is the power input or the power doon sa my supply. So, ito kasi, ito yung nasa generator, no, sa left side. Okay? So, let's say, for example, power, then isama na rin natin siguro power factor. For example, we are solving for the power factor of the supply or of the line. Sige, sa load muna tayo. So, for load or output powers, so si S na lang, S. So, siguro, let's solve individually. So, kunin natin yung load 1 power, load 2 power. Okay, so for load 1, si S na lang, no? Kasi pag require tayo ng P, so andun na lahat kasi kay S, no? So solve natin si S niya. Okay? So again, we have two ways. So pwede yung square root of 3 times V line to line, I line to line, or pwede rin naman yung 3 multiplied by the S per phase. So which is for me, mas madali yung 3 times, no? So S load 1, let's say that would be equivalent to 3 multiplied by the S doon sa may Y1. Okay? How do we solve for the S ni Y1? Dito, kukunin natin yung S dito. Diba? Let's solve for S of that one. So since meron na siyang power, or meron na siyang voltage, no? So meron siyang VRN, then merong load doon, merong Z. So we can solve or we can have yung kanyang formula. So di ba during your single phase, you have an equation of S. So lagyan ko ng arrow sa taas. So it means naka-complex form siya. That would be, so we can have the magnitude of the voltage divided by yung conjugate ng kanyang impedance. Okay? So yan yung solution natin. So therefore, to solve for the SY1, so kunin natin si SY1. That would be, so yung kanyang magnitude of the voltage, so which is, when we say magnitude, no, so we won't include the angle. So ang voltage ni ZY1, so since it is in parallel with the delta load, so it is also the same with 300 angle 0. That's why we have 300 square, or sorry, they should have squared, no? So 300 raised to 2, then divided by yung conjugate. So make sure that you included conjugate. So pag hindi nyo nailagay, mali yung answer ninyo. So this is a proof also or a sign, no? So since yung ZY natin ay negative, so ibig sabihin capacitive yung load. Okay? So therefore, yung S natin dapat capacitive din. So meaning yung value ng S should also be, yung angle niya should also be negative. So pag nag-positive ka sa angle niya, mali na, no? So hindi siya mag-a-agree dito sa Z natin. Okay? So that's why we include conjugate. So conjugate nung 60 minus J45. Ayan. So yan yung simbola ng conjugate. Okay, so let's see the difference. No? Pag ganyan lang yung computation na to or the angle of S, no? As we can see, it is positive. Okay? So and tingnan ninyo, 960J20. So let's try yung tama. Let's include conjugate. Okay, 960 plus 720i, magiging 960 minus 720i. So which is, this should be the correct answer. No? So since negative yon, so this should also be negative. Okay, this is 960 minus J720 volt ampere. This is also the power noong may power ni load 1. Okay, then ito na rin, for example, you are looking for the reactive power ni load 1, yan na rin yun. To solve for each S, you can use your power triangle. O, shortcutin ko na to sa Ratom, ha. Nag-shortcut na rin ba kayo? Shortcut na lang, no? O, mag-triangle pa tayo.
Shortcut na, sir.
O, shortcut na. Anyway, so kung hindi nyo gusto yung
Sir, question lang.
yes,
Sir, yung na-solve na power, per pase yan or yung
per phase.
Oo,
So this is per phase.
per phase?
Per phase pa lang to, guys. So, wala kasi nagtatanong.
So ito times 3 pa, no?
Oo, ito times 3 pa. P load 1, Q load 1. Kung gusto nyo to, no? Kasi meron yung iba, mas gamay nila yung triangle. No problem naman. And nandito yung power factor na ni load 1. The same lang yan. Doon sa, or if you want to be sure, use your calculator, convert nyo lang yan into polar. Ayan, that would be 1, 2 angle negative 36.87 degrees. Per pase pa lang yan, ha. Okay, so hindi pa yan yung total. So tandaan nyo, pag nagsosolve kayo ng power sa 3-phase, dapat total. Unless binanggit sa problem na per phase. Okay, o kung tinanong, what's the power of the load per phase? So this is already your answer. But if stated na what is the power of the load, so no indication na yun ay per phase. So it should be yung may times 3 pa. Okay, so therefore yung S load 1 natin, so would be equivalent. So mas komplikado kasi pag gagamit kayo ng square root of 3b line to line, I line to line. So magsusubtract pa kayo ng 30 degrees doon sa angle niya. Kaya mas okay kung per phase. Ayan, so this would be 3,600. Sorry, per phase pala to dapat, no? Per phase. 36 angle, negative 36.87 degrees volt ampere. Or, this is, ayan, 2880 minus J 2160 volt ampere. Ito na yung total, no? So this is the P load 1. Total na yan. Then ito naman yung Q load 1. Now, so if we are looking for, or if we want to solve for the power factor, di ba? The power factor, that's also the angle of S. So yung power factor niya, that is now the cosine. Or if you want to do triangle nga, you use tangent dito, di ba? Makukuha niya yung angle, then using inverse tangent of Q over P. So tapos yung makukuha yung angle, definition of power factor, that is the cosine of the power factor angle. So kaya cosine of, we have 36.87 degrees. So that would be 0.8. So since negative, so negative angle of S indicates a leading power factor. Okay? So ganun din kayo nang gumawa doon sa S2 o sa SY2. Okay? So pwedeng ang gawin ninyo, pwedeng kuhanan nyo ng S si delta or pwede na rin si SY. The same lang naman yan. So since kinonvert lang natin. Okay? Itin ko lang, no? So for the load 2, pwedeng ito yung gamitin ninyo. Itong dalawang to. Or pwede naman is yung sa delta. But take note, if you will use yung delta, which is itong value na to, so the voltage should be 300 square root of 3. Now, so since mag-analyze tayo dito ng isang phase, so yan dapat yung voltahe niya, hindi yung VRN. Okay, so it's either you use 90 square root of 2 angle 45, then 300 square root of 3, or pwede rin naman yung sa may converted value of Y niya, which is 30 square root of 2 angle 45, then the 300 angle 0. Okay? Pag hinahanap yung power loss, meron na kayong kuryente, meron ng IR. May IR na tayo dito. Ito times nyo na lang dito. Di ba? So, tapos, kung hinahanap yung total S, di meron na tayo dito. May value tayo. Sige, yung total S na lang or yung power doon sa input, tas yung power factor. Yun na lang, no? Kayo na lang ang mag-solve doong power loss tsaka yung load 2. So, i-solve ko na lang doon sa may supply. So, for supply, tawag kasi dito, pwedeng supply, pwedeng line, pwedeng source, or pwedeng input, no? Or supply, or let's say input power. So, ganun ulit. So, pwede natin kuhanin na si S. Again, so if you want to use yung square root of 3B line to line, I line to line, make sure that yung makukuha yung angle, bawasan nyo pa ng 30 degrees. Okay? But if you use yung ganito, yung sa per phase value, yun na yun. No? Kung ano na yung angle niya, that's already it also. Okay? So, gamitin ko na lang siguro yung S, let's say input, doon na lang tayo sa times 3. So, that would be 3 multiplied by S, yung per phase niya. Okay? So, how do we solve naman for each S per phase? So, meron tayong current, no? Dito, no? So, ito yung S per phase. So, yung power niya dito. Sa loob, kumbaga, doon sa may generator. Diba? Yung voltahe niya ay, yung voltahe ng supply ay yung VR prime, N prime per phase, no? Tapos yung kuryente ng supply per phase ay si IR. IR or the same lang sa IRN. So, meaning we can use yung formula ng So S per phase. So that would be equivalent to yung voltage per phase. So then multiplied by yung current. So VI yung gagamitin natin. So multiplied by yung I per phase. So conjugate. Okay? So kuha tayo ng isang pase. So doon na lang sa may VRN. So using phase, this one, let's use this one. Okay, and then itong kuryente na to. O pwede rin, if you want to use nga the square root of 3, you can use this one along with this one. And after that, you subtract 30 degrees with the value of angle. So doon na lang tayo sa may phase R. So at phase R. So yung S natin, per phase, that would be equivalent to VRN. So yung VRN natin ay 321.80. So we have 321.80 angle 2 degrees. So then multiplied by the conjugate nung corresponding current niya, IRN. So but IRN is the same with the value of IR. So since nga this is a Y to Y analysis. So IR natin is square root of 74 angle negative 17. Angle negative 17.59 degrees. So do not forget to use conjugate. Okay, yan. Kasi nga, the definition of power factor, di ba, ay the angle of voltage minus the current. Pag pinag-times natin kasi yan sa engineering mathematics, ang gagawin niya ay ipa-plus niya yung angle. Eh, hindi yun yung definition ni power factor, di ba? It should be the angle difference. So that's why we use conjugate. So para mag-follow yung angle ni S doon sa angle ni Z. Okay, angle 2, then conjugate na square root of 74. So angle negative 17.59 degrees. Ito na yung total S. Then afterward, so pwede na tayong, for example, hinahanapan kayo ng power factor ni supply. Nandito na rin siya. Per phase pa lang pala to, per phase. So 2768.23. Kung total power yung hinahanap ay meron pa rin. No? Ito na yung total power. Total real power, no, ito. And try to prove. So dapat itong total P na to ay yung power ng dalawang load plus yung power doon sa may line. So dapat parehas lang. Ito 960 yung power ng isang pasi dito. Tapos i-add nyo yung power ng isang pasi din dito sa load. Tapos i-add nyo yon. So dapat ang lalabas is around yung value ng 2608. Okay, around dito. Okay, so to solve now for the total power, so 3 multiplied by 2768.23 angle 19.59 degrees. Ito na yung total S natin. So shift to 3 to make it in polar. So 8304.69. Then angle of 19.59 degrees. Then for the power factor of the input, so it can be the cosine, no, of the angle ng S. Ayan, so since it is a positive, so therefore it indicates a lagging power factor. 19.59. Ayan ay 0.94. Lagging. So, tama siguro yan. So hindi naman na kami magbibigay ng efficiency. So kasi pang makina naman na yon. So kaya siguro more on ganito lang. Okay, so any question?
Answer.
Sir, ang bilis yung sumagot ah. Bakit si Sir Atom madaming tanong? Ibig sabihin, madami siyang gustong i-clarify. Instructor nyo na yan, tapos kayo walang gustong i-clarify.
Ang bilis maka-answer eh.
Oo nga eh.
Sige alam naman na siguro nila.
Dito sir, solve pa natin. Hindi. The same lang naman na to. Oh. Yung na-balance 3-phase. Palitan nyo na lang to ng RYB. Ito tapos VRN.
Sir,
Yes,
may
sir.
tanong. Paano pagka dalawang delta yung load, sir? Kailangan pa rin nating mag-convert ng load into Y.
Oo sir, kailangan pa rin sa line impedance.
So
Pero
the summary is parang pinakamadaling way is to convert into Y. No?
pag may line impedance sir, oo. Pero pag wala, any configuration.
Since wala namang loss doon sa line.
Mm-hmm.
Ayun na, ako nagtatanong-tanungan lang ako dito para lang sa inyo. Wala ba talaga kayong tanong, guys? Wala daw.
Oh,
Sir, kailan yung quiz?
Doctor.
Kala ko ba naman tungkol sa...
Quiz! Siglat ah! Quiz na agad!
ano sir, pa-assignment natin tong isa? O gusto mo bang mag-check?
Sila ba? Kasi may mga hindi ako tinanggap na assignment nung nakaraan. Eh.
Ito, parallel loads na to parallel loads na. Practicein yung parallel. Sige, siguro assignment na lang to. Ako sir, sa C. Pa-assignment ko to sa C.
Sir. Wala kang figure dyan na hindi yung typical na Y yung nakikita.
Hindi Y.
Yung parang actual.
Meron.
Baka pagka binigay mo yun, hindi na nila alam kung ang Y ba yan o delta.
Huwag na, sir.
Wait lang.